Hello everybody and welcome here to Tuam Stadium for the Connacht Senior Football Championship first round between Galway and Leitrim. A fair crowd gathered here, about 4,000, to see this opening round of the 1993 Connacht Championship. Both teams are out in the field, Leitrim with their familiar green jerseys and yellow numbers, and Galway, of course, in their maroon jerseys with the white numbers. It's always a great day, a day of the Connacht Senior Championship, and this year, of course, Galway and Leitrim are meeting for the first time since they last met in 1987 down in Carrick-on-Shannon. Galway were victorious that afternoon. And now I will give you the line out of the teams. We start first with Galway. Galway team in goal is Pat Comer. Right full back is Gerard O'Farrell. Full back is Gary Fahey. Left full back Francis McWaters. Right half back is Aidan O'Shea. In the centre is the captain of the team, Tomas Mannion, and on the left is Sean DePrier. Centre field is Fergus Gavin, and partnering him is Brian Moylan. Right half forward, Tommy Wilson. In the centre, Jarlath Fallon, and on the left, Fergal O'Neill. Top of the right, Ricky Flaherty. Full forward, Kevin Walsh. And top of the left, Val Daly. That's the Galway team from 1 to 15 as they line out right down here in front of us. Now the line out of the Leitrim team. In goal, Thomas Quinn. Right full back, Joe Honeyman. Full back, Mickey Quinn. Left full back, Seamus Quinn. Right half back, Noel Moran. In the centre, Declan Dorsey. And on the left is Jerry Flanagan. Centre of the field is Jason Ward, and partnering him is Pat Donoghue. Right half forward is Colin McLean. Into the centre is George Dugdale, and on the left is Torrey Kenny. Top of the right is Aidan Rooney. Full forward is Brian Breen, known in Leitrim, of course, as Bernie Breen. On top of the left is Liam Conlon. That's the Leitrim team from 1 to 15. Leitrim being managed, of course, this season by none other than John O'Mahony. Galway's man in charge is John Tobin. So we're about to have now the grand parade. Now the grand parade. Mickey Quinn will lead around Leitrim, and Tomas Mannion will lead around Galway. Tomas Teak Mannion from Abbeynockmoy will lead Galway. Mickey Quinn will lead Leitrim, and the grand parade is on down in front of us here from our commentary position in the stand at Tuam Stadium. A great atmosphere. This is the 23rd meeting of the counties, and of the previous 22, Galway have won 19. Leitrim's had 3 wins in 1927, 28, and last win over Galway was back in 49. The rear brought up for Galway by none other than Mountbellion man Val Daly. Liam Conlon will bring up the rear for Leitrim. Two teams who had a very good run in the National League. Galway got to within a point of qualifying for the quarter-finals, and Kildare put pay to Leitrim's dreams in their particular game in the very last round of the Royal Ivor League. Referee for today's game is none other than Joe Carney of Roscommon. Joe taking charge of this Connacht Senior Football Championship game. The winners to play Roscommon on June the 27th in the semi-final. Down in front of us I see Football Board Secretary of Galway, Michael Monaghan. He's also a selector on the Galway team. And of course Gay Mitchell, Gay out there with the glasses. Gay, who was in goal when Galway played in the 1974 All-Ireland final against Dublin. Other selectors there is Francis Fanaher of the Connacht Tribune. Joe Waldron is there. And of course the team is being trained by Tom Lally, Tom who trained Kiltormer to win the Senior Hurling Club Championship back in 1991. And they're breaking up after the grand parade. A very strong breeze blowing here at the Tuam Stadium. It seems to be blowing from right to left as we look at it. The Tuam brass and reed band come towards us here in our commentary position at Tuam Stadium. A lot of big games around the country in the championship today. everything set in. Joe Carney about to throw in this ball and get the Connacht Senior Championship opening round underway. Galway playing with the breeze in the first half, playing into the town end here at the Tuam Stadium. And I feel that breeze is worth 3 or 4 points. In goes the ball in the Connacht Championship. 1993 is on. First to break away is Leitrim. Centre half forward there, George Dugdale was fouled, and it'll be a free to Leitrim. Quickly taken by Declan Darcy. Up on the far side now, McLean goes for it, gets it, gets in behind the Queer, over in that far corner. Knocks it in now to Liam Conlon, up still in that far corner. Conlon toe to hand, cutting in. He's about 13 metres, swings one dangerously across the Galway goal. But Teak Mannion, Tomas Mannion of Abbeynockmy gets it, screws off his boot, kept from going out over the sideline, down under it here by Fergal O'Neill, and Fergal O'Neill toe to hand for Galway. A good one for Fergal O'Neill, looking for Van Daly, gone out over the sideline, despite the best efforts of Val. And it's the first line ball of this Connacht Championship, just under a half a minute gone. A line ball then to Seamus Quinn and Leitrim. Quinn sticks it up. Knocked down there, coming down in the centre of the field. Ball grabbed by the Killannon man, the full-back, this good full-back. He was on the under-21 team. Has already won the Connacht title. A great one from Fahy. Down now looking for Killannon man. Kevin watching out for Ricky O'Flaherty. The St. Michael's man has it about 30 yards out. He's fouled. And we have the first free of the match. It's come just 1 minute into this championship game. It will be taken by Glenamaddy man Fergal O'Neill. So a lively opening to this game. Fergal O'Neill then, dead straight in front of the goal, about 35 metres out. Up he comes. It's high, it's over the bar, it's the game's opening. Scored, Fergal O'Neill, the scorer, 2 minutes gone. Galway 1 point, Leitrim no, scored. So Fergal O'Neill, who scored a goal and 6 points in last year's championship, opens his account for 1993 as we watch goalkeeper Tommy Quinn from the 20-metre line. Out comes the kick, this side of the field. McLean gets it for Leitrim, back now to his half-back now, it's cut by Pat Donoghue. Pat Donoghue in the centre field for Leitrim, sends Leitrim into the attack. A good ball by Donoghue, but cut after by Gary Fahy. His jersey is being swung, and it'll be a free out to Gary Fahy in Galway. Quickly taken. Further up the field there now by one of the Galway players. Now it's Val Daly. He's got Brian Moylan running onto it. Soccer style inside now to Kevin Welsh. Had a lot of room in front of him. Punches it towards the goal. Good goalkeeping there by Tommy Quinn. And Quinn wins a free out for Leitrim. But for a split second there, Kevin Walsh was in front of his marker. Right now it's Leitrim into the attack with Pádraig Kenny. But still Pádraig Kenny selling ducks and drakes inside in his own half. Sticks one into the Galway half now. Down it comes. Ball drawn on the ground there. Stalemate for a moment. Getting it though is Aidan O'Shea. Aidan O'Shea off his right, sends Galway into the attack. Up now into the centre half forward. Jeff Fallon can keep it from the play. It's gone out over the sideline. It'll be a line ball far side of the field to Leitrim. It'll be taken by Noel Moran, far side of the field. Noel Moran then. The Alan Gales player in field. Leitrim attacking now. And they win a free. Good work there by Leitrim. Foul there on number 15, Liam Conlon, starting very well, scored a very good goal in last year's championship against Roscommon. But now Leitrim have this free. It'll be taken by Aidan Rooney. Fine young minor a few years ago, Aidan Rooney. Up he comes then, 30 metres out. A good one, well caught by Pat Coleman, and the goal is taken. It's gone, and it's a goal! It's a goal for Leitrim. Pat Coleman had it covered. But that ball was knocked in. Pat Coleman had it covered. Last possession, one of the in-rushing Leitrim forwards. Number 10, Colin McGlynn, he gets a goal, so a goal for Leitrim then. Leitrim into the lead. Jeff Fallon for Galway. Back to the right half back. Aidan O'Shea to Jeff Fallon again. John O'Mahony's Leitrim have taken a firm grip early on at Jeff Fallon. A left-footed one. Curling in, Kevin Welsh trying to get to in over heads of the full-back and Kevin, and the ball goes wide. That goal came just 4.5 minutes into the game. A dream start for Leitrim. Leitrim 1 goal, Galway 1 point, as we watch Tommy Quinn from the edge of the parallelogram. Galway have had 2 wides in this game. Leitrim have yet to have a wide, but what matters most is Leitrim 1 goal, Galway 1 point. And Galway playing with the breeze. Out it comes, this side of the field. Down under us, and Leitrim coming in numbers. McGlynn has had a great start. The cut off there for Galway by Val Daly. Now to Dupuyer from Carrow going through. A lovely ball inside to Jeff Fallon. Fallon takes a shot, a great save by Tommy Quinn. Out to his corner back. Joe Honeyman with the free out for Leitrim, but a great save in there by Thomas Quinn in the Leitrim goal. John O'Mahony running up and down the field. Jarlath Fallon was right through, but full credit to the goalkeeper. He kept it out, so the score remains 1 goal for Leitrim, 1 point for Galway, just 6 minutes into this Senior Championship opening round. John O'Mahony walking up and down the field as the ball drops in the centre of the field. Down it comes. Gathered by Thomas Mannion. Mannion now to Val Daly. Val Daly then has come out the field, looking for Tommy Wilson, but cut off there very well by one of the Leitrim players out over the sideline. Line ball for Galway. Galway in a hurry early on. Up it goes now to Wilson, to Fergal O'Neill. 2 Leitrim players collide. Joe Honeyman back there, but fisted into the centre now to Thomas Mannion. Scored a memorable goal against Derry. Drops one in towards Ricky O'Flaherty. But number 7, Jerry Flanagan, goes back there in his own 13-metre line, and Jerry Flanagan is fouled, and it'll be a free out for Leitrim. And the name of Ricky O'Flaherty goes into the referee's notebook. A needless foul. So the name of Ricky O'Flaherty, the man from St. Michael's, gone in then to the referee's notebook. And be a free out there for the left corner back, gone into the full back line, a switch in the Leitrim team. Jerry Flanagan, programmed at 7, but operating back there at right corner back. Programming the half back line, Declan Darcy, captain of a good under-21 team 2 years ago, to Pat Donoghue. Pat Donoghue for Leitrim. This side of the field towards the dugout. Gone. Francis McQuarters won that ball, forced it out over the sideline. Francis McQuarter, Brian Moylan is in there as well. Francis McQuarter then with that ball in towards Kevin Welch. Doesn't look that fit, by the way. Well taken there by the cornerback Seamus Quinn. Added 2 further up the field for Leitrim. Gary Fahey starting brilliantly there at full back. Sending it now over to Fergal Gavin. Gavin and out to Kevin Welch. Welch in the full back, having it. Mickey Quinn having a great tussle. Welch inside now to Aidan O'Shea, but Declan Darcy takes it brilliantly, going back for Leitrim. This is good football from Leitrim, and they clear their lines down the field. Francis McWalter to Fergal O'Neill, and the Glenny man 40 metres out, jump to the ground, free Galway. Inside now to Fergal Gavin, quickly taken free. Took his eye off it for a split second. Looking for John Wilson, but intercepted. Brilliantly intercepted there by Pádraig Kenny. And Kenny down the field, but Sean Dupuyer is there in his own half-back line, and the Carrow man comes away with it. A nice one from Sean Dupuyer. That's going to go wide. That's Galway's third wide. They're creating the chances, but they're not taking them. So 9 minutes into this Connacht Championship game. Leitrim playing against the wind, 1 goal. Galway playing with the wind, have 1 point. Seems to be an injury to one of the Leitrim players. This is the Leitrim goalkeeper, Thomas Quinn, who brought off that great save. Seems like a nosebleed or something down there. Thomas Quinn then to take the kick from the parallelogram, fringe of the square, out it comes. Getting it now is Sean Dupuyer. Brian Moylan played great football 2 years ago. In it goes, cut off there. Getting it goes Wilson. Ball on the ground. First time up the field there by Noel Morden. for Leitrim. Down comes the right corner back. Boomer O'Farrell for Galway. The Salt Hill man. In out to the centre. Back again it goes to Gerard O'Farrell. Gerard O'Farrell. Oh, he touched it on the ground. Straight in front of Joe Carney's. And it's a quickly free for Leitrim. In straight. There's space in front of the Leitrim. Galway backs are in trouble as Leitrim come into the attack. Out it comes now to the corner forward, Aidan Rooney. Toe the hand, being chased by Fergal O'Neill. Being fouled by Fergal O'Neill. Another free to Leitrim. 11 minutes gone. Galway look very over-anxious at this early stages. Leitrim playing more direct and more positive football at the moment. A goal play a point as we watch this free in towards the Galway goal. Came off the post, danger. Grabbed and cleared out there, very well cleared out by Fergal Gavin. Pat Donoghue goes for it. Fergal O'Neill punches it away straight to a Leitrim man though. It's the corner forward. Now it's Pádraig Kenny. That looks good. Yes. That was a well-taken score by Pádraig Kenny. He had the confidence, he looked up, and he flashed it over the top of Pat Comer's crossbar. So Leitrim then, 1 goal and 1 point. Galway, 1 point. Pat Comer. Pat Donoghue for Leitrim. Brian Moylan for Galway. To Kevin Welsh. Welsh through the centre, ball blocked down, comes inside now. And that was well taken again by Seamus Quinn, having a stunning game back there in defence. And Quinn clears his lines for Leitrim, inside the Galway half of the field. Added to further, but going back is Aidan O'Shea. Scrappy back there, referee penalising Galway and awarding a free to Leitrim. Free to Leitrim, Bernie Breen is out there, the full forward. He will leave it to Aidan Rooney. A promising start then from the challengers from Leitrim. Good free into the teeth of the wind. Just wide, a great effort by Aidan Rooney and Leitrim. Number 13 in the shirt as Pat Comer will take the kick from the edge of his own parallelogram. Coming up then to 13-14 minutes of this game as Pat Comer takes the kick out. It's a goal and a point for Leitrim. It's a point for Galway. Kevin Welsh knocks it down. Pat Donoghue takes it. To the right half forward, Colin McGlynn, the goal scorer. Inside now to number 8, Jason Ward, and that's a good score from Jason Ward. John O'Mahony and Ollie Honeyman looking very pleased out there with themselves as Leitrim go into a 1-2 to a point lead as we watch goalkeeper Pat Comer. Down the field, Leitrim very much on top of that area. One, two then for Leitrim, 1 point for Galway. That free is taken. In over heads of backs and forwards and out wide. Coming up then to just a quarter of an hour of the match, 15 minutes into the game here in Tuam. Leitrim lead by 1 goal and 2 points to Galway 1 point. Pat Comer then, who had a nervous opening, takes the kick out, centre the field. Fergal Gavin breaks it down, Sean Dupere gets it. Dupere now to his half-back colleague, and now it's Brian Moylan. Back is Fergal Gavin. Fergal Gavin over to Fergal O'Neill, but well taken by Joe Honeyman. Leitrim playing with hunger this afternoon. Inside the Galway half, cut out there by Gary Fahy. Picking it up though for Leitrim is number 10, McLean. Out to Bernie Breen. Bernie Breen is going through 40 yards, 30 yards. Off his left. That's a great score by Bernie Breen. A brilliant point by Bernie Breen. Galway warming up a sub. Johnny Tobin looking very anxious, but that was a brilliant score there by Bernie Breen. He had the confidence. And off his left peg, he put it over the bar. 1-3 then for Leitrim, 1 point for Galway. Porrick Boyce of Oughterard is warming up. Down it comes. Leitrim dominating this game around the middle of the field, and they're coming again. It's the centre half forward, George Dugdale, chased by Teak Mannion. George Dugdale looks for a score. Pops one up and it just wide, but a good effort all the same by George Dugdale. Pearce trying to open the Galway defence. Switching the Galway team then, Jarlath Fallon full forward, Kevin Welch centre forward. Halfway through the first half, Pat Comer. Down it comes. Tomas Mannion gets it. Working hard. To Ricky O'Flaherty. Flaherty, nice ball up there now. Nicely picked up to Fergal Gavin. Inside now to Wilson. Wilson takes a shot from out the field and it's gone over the bar. A good score for Galway. Tommy Wilson of Killererin. A fast passing movement there with Tomas Wilson. Throwing that one over the bar. That's 1 goal and 3 Leitrim. Now it's 2 Galway. It narrows the gap. Thomas Quinn, this time from the 20-metre line. John Tobin urging his players on. The Galway backroom team working on their sub. The Leitrim player, number 11, George Dugdale, picked it off the ground and Fergal O'Neill takes it quickly to Val Daly. Val Daly fists a lovely one up into the corner now to Fergal O'Neill. 21 yards out from the Leitrim goal. Fergal O'Neill's a high dropping ball, and dangerous one, but it's gone wide across the face of Tommy Quinn's goal, but out wide. That's Galway's 4th wide of the afternoon. John O'Mahony walking up and down, looking very relaxed. The man who brought Mayo to All-Ireland final of 1989. Now in charge of Leitrim. A push in the back there, you could see from outside the ground, and Fergal Gavin takes it quickly. Inside to Val Daly. Oh, Val Daly for a split second took his eye off it, but the corner back, Quinn didn't. Seamus Quinn. Francis McWalter. Brian Moylan. A lovely ball, but in under it, very well in under it there is the full back, Michael Quinn. And Michael Quinn, the all-star, clears it for Leitrim. To Colin McGlynn. McGlynn on the far side. Toe to hand, he chasing the wheel all the way. Getting it out now into the left half forward, who sticks a nice one into the centre. But going back there is Brian Moylan, helping out the defence that's so far struggling a bit. Val Daly. Pat O'Donoghue for Leitrim. All action. Seamus Quinn for Leitrim. Nice football played by those Leitrim forwards. So right now it's the corner forward Aidan Rooney looking for Liam Conlon. He was fouled. Free into Leitrim. Foul there by Gary Fahey on Bernard Breen, the full forward. Brian Breen. Known over in Leitrim as Burnley. Leitrim 1-3, Galway 2 points. So Brian Breen then with this free, about 21 metres out, but at a very awkward angle, stand side of the field, up he comes. His left-footed one, right into the fringe of the square, knocked down there, centre half forward. Dugdale went from, pulled on by one of the Galway defenders. This game will go right to the wire. Tommy Wilson going back, leaving it now to Fergal Gavin. Gavin gets a nice one to Brian Moylan. A long one then. Kevin Welch comes for it. He's in instead though to the centre half forward. Jarlath Fallon. Jarlath Fallon from the Tuam Stars Club. Oh, a bad ball. Bad effort there by Jarlath Fallon. He knows it. One 3 then 2 points Just 20 minutes of a 35-minute half, 35-minute for championship football. Quinn then with the kick out. Down it comes. Well cut there by Sean Dupuyer covering off. Dupuyer going up the field. Still Dupuyer. Going right through. A lovely ball inside now to Ricky O'Flaherty. He's brought down unceremoniously. That's a free in for Galway, but that was a brilliant menacing run there by Sean Dupuyer. And this is a chance for Fergal O'Neill to pull a point back for Galway. Yes, he pulls a point back. That's his second point. That's Galway's third. But Leitrim still the leaders. 1 goal and 3. Galway 3 points. Thomas Quindon into the wind, a good quick straight throw to Jarlath Fallon, to Fergal Gavin. Gavin from Mount Bellier playing well out to Fergal O'Neill. Fergal O'Neill now has got Val Daly outside. Going high. Tommy Quinn comes off his line. Kevin Welch is in there in the parallelogram. Jerry Flanagan back there playing brilliantly for Leitrim. The Leitrim full back line playing very well. So too is their half back line, but cut off there for Galway by Ryan Moylan. Foul there, no, it's gone out over the sideline. Line ball far side, Town in side of the ground, far sideline to Jarlath Fallon, who takes it quickly for Galway. To Val Daly. Daly looks for a score. Brilliantly put down once again by Thomas Quinn in the goal. Out it comes. Fergal O'Neill goes for it. The Leitrim right half back, Noel Morden intercepts, and now it's George Dugdale. George Dugdale crossing is the halfway line with the ball, and a good one then from Dugdale through the centre. Bernard Breen to George Dugdale. He kept going. He deserves a score, and that ball just goes wide. But that was a great run. He took it in his own half-back line. Played a 1-2 with Bernard Breen. Took the return, but the finish just wide. And so it's still 1-3 Leitrim. 3 points Galway. Galway aided by a fresh breeze on a sunny afternoon here in Tuam as we watch the kick out. Down it comes. Hands grabbing for it. Tommy Wilson. Brian Moylan. Val Daly coming more and more into this. Daly over now to Fergal Gavin. Might work out all right. Fergal keeps it in play. He's going right through now. Off his left. And it's another wide for Galway. And if Galway counted the number of chances they've missed, that's their 6th wide. Thomas Quindon with the kick out. Leitrim still leading, and Galway in a bit of trouble at the moment because they have the aid of the breeze. Towards the sideline, will it go out over it? Well, a line ball for Galway. Leitrim goalie Tommy Quinn putting a bit of pressure back on his backs with that line ball, and now it's Moylan. Wilson. Or Fallon rather, Jeff Fallon in now for Val Daly. Broken down and brilliantly fielded in there by Pat Donoghue to Noel Morden. Leitrim good in defence, and Noel Morden up the field towards the sideline. Grabbed there for Galway by their cornerback, Gerard O'Farrell. Brian Moylan searching for everything. 3 men on, back to Sean Dupuyer. Likes to go on those solo runs. Decides to stick one up for Kevin Welch. Welch has been held by the full back. It's a free in for Galway. The big Killannon man, Kevin Welch, has been injured with the last couple of weeks, and Mickey Quinn, well, Mickey's a great footballer. How will a man, he'd play anywhere as we watch. Jarlath Fallon, and he gets his first score of the match. Jarlath Fallon, the scorer. Jerry Fahey there giving words of advice to Sean Dupuyer. That score has come just 25 minutes into this game. And it says Leitrim a goal and 3 and Galway have 4 points. Down it comes. Galway coming more into this game. Aidan O'Shea to Val Daly. Getting in behind the, for once beating his marker, still Val Daly. A nice one out of Giles Fallon. Flaherty shoots. A great save by one of the defenders, and that was Seamus Quinn. And he wins a free out. And there was another. The Leitrim full back line have been brilliantly in there. Seamus Quinn diving at the feet there of Ricky O'Flaherty as he was raiding down in goal. Thomas Quinn then. Down it comes Brian Moylan then. Still Moylan. By Declan Darcy. Picked up by Val Daly. Still Val Daly. Turning to ice. Won't count. Free out Leitrim. Free out for Thomas Quinn and Leitrim. And he takes this one off his hand. Straight down though to Jeff Fallon to Kevin Welch. A lot of passes going this way for Welch then. And Mickey Quinn. Ball comes straight out. Very nicely picked up there by Aidan O'Shea. Stuck back in now to Ricky O'Flaherty. A good ball to Fergal Gavin. Gavin takes a shot. Goal! It's a goal for Fergal Gavin. A goal for Galway. Fergal Gavin the scorer. Fergal Gavin buried that one. Very little that Thomas Quinn could do. 1 goal and 3 then for Leitrim, and now it's Galway back in front, 1 goal and 4. It's a 1-point game and it's beginning to come to life. Played 27 of the first 35 as Thomas Quinn takes this kick out in this Connacht Senior Championship game. Down it comes. Pat Donoghue, Leitrim breaking a lot of ball down, and this very good centre half back, Declan Darcy, wins a free. A nice one from Declan. Noel Moran being chased through the centre. Picked up there by Aidan Rooney. Looks for a score. The sides level in Tuam. Yes, they are. Aidan Rooney the scorer. A very quick response there by Leitrim, following a good move, and Aidan Rooney flashing it over the top of Pat Comer's crossbar. They're all squared in at Tuam. 1 goal and 4 Leitrim, 1-4 Galway. 7 points apiece. Pat Comer this side the field. Sean Dupuyer down now to Ricky O'Flaherty into Kevin Welch. Going back there though is Mickey Quinn. Kevin's injury coming against him. The ball's gone out. Is it a 45? Yes, a 45 Galway. Galway bringing on a sub. It looks like number 19, Porrick Boyce. I just wonder who will John Tobin and Jerry Fahey call ashore. It looks like Tommy Wilson is the man called ashore, the man from Killeran. Number 19 looks like Kevin McDonough. My mistake there, it's Kevin McDonough that's in the game. Now it's Aidan O'Shea. A great ball in. Cut off for Leitrim though. By number 4, Seamus Quinn. Seamus Quinn beats Fergal O'Neill to that one. Down it comes, the ball on the ground. Fergal O'Neill goes in to get it, but picked up there by Aidan Rooney. And wins a free. Nice footballer, Aidan Rooney. Great passer of a ball. Inside to George Buckdale. It goes down to number 15. He takes a shot and he's put it just wide. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. Aidan O'Shea. Aidan O'Shea fouled Liam Conlon as he was going right through. A penalty for Leitrim. Penalty for Leitrim, and number 13, the man who began the move, Aidan Rooney, picking up the pieces around the centre of the field and putting a good ball into his centre forward, George Dugdale. Now we watch as Aidan stands up. Back he goes. Homer, crouching like a cat in the goal. Aidan Rooney then. Wide! Oh, he's put it wide. That was a let-off for Galway and a chance lost really for Leitrim. Aidan Rooney was having a very good game. He'll be disappointed. Pat Comer relieved as he takes the kick out. McDonough's first catch, Kevin McDonough. Thomas Mannion. Not so much in it today. Towards Val Daly. It seems to have gone off Val. Yes, it is. Leitrim line ball. Seamus Quinn. But Thomas Mannion has his hands full today on George Dugdale. Wins this one though. And the Abbey Knockmy man then crosses the halfway line. Had a great game in last year's county final. Fergal O'Neill. Sean DePuyer. Looks for his own score. Oh, he's put it just to the left. Barely wide, but a good effort there by Sean DePuyer. So that's Galway's 7th wide, but that was a let-off really for Galway. Leitrim missing that penalty. But remember, Leitrim will have this breeze and it's worth 3 or 4 points in the second half. That second half is just 3 minutes left in the first. There's Tommy Quinn then. Down it comes. And a free to Leitrim. Colin McGlynn, another player that's having a good game. Declan Darcy needs no introduction. He's a good player, and once again it's Aidan Rooney. Despite that, missing that penalty, he's having one hell of a game. Up it goes. Coming out there is Boomer O'Farrell, and the Salt Hill man wins a free. Outside his own 25-metre line as he takes the kick. Down it comes to us, Val Daly. Daly going through. Yeah, Fallon running inside. Fergal O'Neill going right through now. Oh, he's put it wide. And he had Jarlath Fallon on his inside, clean through. Up to the goal alone. Good work though by Val Daly. Thomas Quinn then with the kick out. Leitrim disappointed in 92 when they lost to Roscommon and 91 when they lost to Roscommon. Galway haven't won a championship game since July the 1st, 1990. Right now it's Declan Darcy. One for all. Darcy then, a good one. Fergal Gavin playing well all through, picked up by Aidan Rooney. Aidan Rooney through the centre, but brilliantly grabbed there by Sean DePuyer. Punching it nicely out to Kevin McDonough. McDonough down towards Ricky O'Flaherty. Marvellous fielding there by Ricky O'Flaherty. Into Jarlath Fallon. Jarlath Fallon going through. Off his left. Terrible wide, Jarlath Fallon. Poor finishing there by the Galway forwards. That's their 9th wide. With about a minute left in this first half. One for all then. Galway have created plenty of chances but haven't taken them as the kick out comes from Thomas Quinn. Who'll go in level at half time. Pushing the back there, Joe Carney. Spotting a push there and Pat Donoghue will be a free to Leitrim. Centre back then, Declan Darcy. Two. Jason Ward got a splendid point early on, a hand passing it now to Aidan Rooney. Up into the corner. Free out there at that corner, a free to Galway. Gary Fahy then of Killannon. Referee penalising Bernie Breen for standing too close to the free kick. Taker, and the free taker is down the field with the ball. A good free there by Fahy. Picked up by McDonough to Val Daly. Val Daly crossing the Leitrim 50. Now he's got 40 yards out. Off his left, a good effort from Val Daly. That's going to be the best score of the match at Tuam. Val Daly, the scorer. A good score there from Val Daly. Val, down through the years, has played some outstanding games for Galway. He puts Galway in front here in Tuam by the bare minimum. We're very near the break on my watch. Referee Joe Carney's looking at his. It's a goal and 5 for Leitrim, or for Galway, a goal and 4 for Leitrim. There it is, it's half-time. So at half-time here at Tuam Stadium, it's as they go to the dressing room, it's Galway, 1 goal and 5 points. Leitrim, 1 goal and 4 points. We'll be back for the second half as it unfolds in front of us. Everything set in for the start of the second half. The Tuam and Reed's brass band leaves the scene, entertain the crowd during the half-time break. A good crowd, around 4,000 to 5,000 gathered here to see this opening round. An opening round that started off sluggish, then Leitrim began well and led at one stage by 5 points. Galway hauled them back, and then we had, probably if there's a turning point in this game, it was that missed penalty of Aidan Rooney's. So referee then Joe Carney looks at his watch. The second half is on in Tuam. First to break away is George Dugdale, free Leitrim. And he takes it very quickly. In now for Bernard Breen. Gary Fahey goes with him. Aidan Rooney again out now to the left half forward, Pádraig Kinney, a good footballer. Very impressed with him. Chased by 2 Galway men, and he wins the first free of the second half, and it's to Leitrim. About 40 metres out from the Galway goal. 15 metres in from the far sideline, a free then to Leitrim. Leitrim now aided by the breeze, second half. They trail by a point as we watch. Bernard Breen in towards the goal, well fielded by Gary Fahey in the mould of Noel Tierney, winning that ball in the edge of the parallelogram, leaving it to Pat Comer to take the free from the edge of his own parallelogram. So Pat from the town end of the ground takes this free. Centre of the field, well fielded there by Kevin McDonough to Sean Dupuyer. And the Carrow men going up the field now. Sean Dupuyer loves to go on those menacing solo runs. Tries to lob one in, looking for O'Flaherty, tries to keep it in, couldn't do it. The ball beat him, just barely beat him out wide. So another kick out then for Thomas Quinn in the Leitrim goal. The Ohan willing goalkeeper then, Thomas Quinn. Kicking this time, aided by the breeze, with the breeze is not as fresh as it was, I feel, in the first half from up here, and anyhow, free to Leitrim. Jerry Flanagan. In it goes now, looking for number 12, in over the head, but back there is Gerard O'Farrell. Going dangerously close to his own goal, losing the ball, going back and recovering it. Still danger. He wants to get it out of there, he gets it out now to Brian Moylan. Brian Moylan to Francie McWhorter. Mack then. Fergal O'Neill. Fergal O'Neill, Brian Moylan. Brian Moylan crossing the halfway line out to Jarlath Fallon. And Fallon is being fouled by Noel Moran. Moss Mannion running through. Referee calls them back. And the name of number 9, Pat Donoghue, going into Joe Carney's notebook. It's been a very clean sporting game up to now. The heat of a Connacht Championship. John Tobin looks more relaxed, quickly taking free. Jarlath Fallon tries to pick it up. The referee penalising Leitrim. No more than there for ankle tapping on Jarlath Fallon. And this free is on the 45-metre line. About 20 metres in from this near sideline. And Ja Fallon then to take it. Ja, who has scored a goal and 16 points in the current Under-21 Championship in here in Connacht. The ace creditor of the Under-21. He has 1 point already got in the Senior Championship. Tries a high one. Looks good. Well taken down there by the Mickey Quinn. Out now to Jason Ward. Jason towards the dugout. Towards the sideline. Going back there and getting it as Tomas Mannion. Mannion takes a hefty tackle. Gives it to Gerard O'Farrell. Gerard O'Farrell. Fergal Gavin, the goal scorer. Over now to Val Daly. Val. Over in that far corner. Being chased by Seamus Quinn. Val Daly then. Still Val Daly. Cutting in. Loses it. Comes out now to Jarlath Fallon. Jarlath off his left. Will the wind take it out? Yes, it's gone over the board. A good score there by Ja Fallon. Nice move there involving Val Daly. But a good point by Jarlath Fallon. His second. That makes up surely for the 1 or 2 that got away in the first half. So Galway stretching their lead to 2 points. 1-6 in play, 1-4. It's a 2-point game as the kick out comes from Tommy Quinn. Sean Dupuyer having an outstanding game there in the half-back line. Fergal O'Neill for Galway now. O'Neill, a nice one through to Fergal Gavin. Gavin going through. Jarlath Fallon is outside. Back to Fergal O'Neill. O'Neill looks for a score. That's flawless finishing by Fergal O'Neill. High over the bar. Fergal O'Neill the scorer. That's Fergal's third point of the afternoon. And Galway now have open a 3-point lead. 1 goal and 7 then for Galway. 1-4 for Leitrim. We're just 5 minutes into the second half as Thomas Quinn. Down the field. Kevin McDonough's made a bit of a difference in that area. Out comes out of Ricky O'Flaherty. Ricky, who played championship football back in '85. Gone from the scene for a while, but a great ball in out of Val Daly. Seamus Quinn is having a good game chasing Val Daly. And Seamus Quinn fouling Val Daly. Free to Galway. John O'Mahony going up the far side of the field, looking a bit more worried now. Fergal O'Neill then. About 35 metres out. 10 metres in from the far sideline, a difficult angle. As he looks at it, socks down around the ankles then as Fergal comes up. A good one from Fergal O'Neill, just wide. Just to the left and barely wide, and Tommy Quinn will take the kick out. So Thomas Quinn then for Leitrim. Big game, of course, coming up this afternoon on RT television. That's Clare and Cork. That's at 5 o'clock. I wonder who will be in the semi-final of the Connacht Championship at 5 o'clock. Right now it's Declan Darcy, loses the ball to Fergal O'Neill, who's here, he's there, he's everywhere. A nice one over now to Jarlath Fallon. Tomas Mannion has gone inside him. Fallon soccer style along the ground, picked up now there by Aidan O'Shea to Teak Mannion. Tomas Mannion. Mannion going through. Brought to the ground by George Dugdale. Mannion likes running at defences. George Dugdale likewise likes running at the defences, but George pulling down Tomas Mannion en route. A free to Galway. Jarlath Fallon to take it. 15 yards in from this near sideline, about 30 metres out from the Leitrim goalpost as we look at it. And the socks down around the ankles. Number 11 then, Jarlath Fallon of Tuam Stars. Leitrim are... That one is going to go to the right and just wide. But a good effort there by Jarlath Fallon. The breeze still very fresh and behind Leitrim in this second half. So it's Galway that lead by 3 points. A goal and 7, that's 10. A goal and 4, that's 7. And Thomas Quinn's kick out is 50 metres out from his own goal. Caught brilliantly by Fergal Gavin. Fouled as he came down with the ball. Quickly taken free. Kevin McDonough. A nice one from Kevin. Getting in now is Ricky. Ricky going through. A lovely one to Aidan O'Shea. Took his eye off it. Fergal O'Neill pulls on it. The wind takes it out. It takes it out. Bad wide by Fergal O'Neill there. Seemed to have time to pick it up. Decided to have a shot. That's Galway's 12th wide of this match. One feels had Fergal O'Neill picked up that there was a score on. A hit and hope one really as we watch Thomas Quinn. Leitrim's number 20. Paul Kieran is warming up on the far down in front of us here. Aidan O'Shea for Galway up now to Val Daly. Beats Val out over the sideline. Seamus Quinn policing Val every inch of the way of Tuam Stadium. So Leitrim's John O'Mahony making a change. Referee doesn't spot it. Has to wait till there's a break in the play. The ball comes down. Picked up there now for Galway by Aidan O'Shea, Kevin McDonough. Back now it's Sean Dupuyer. He'll run and run and run. Fergal Gavin through the centre. Likes to run at players. Still going. Likes to take a one in. It's high. It's over the bar. A flawless finish there by Fergal Gavin. That's a goal and a point for Fergal. That's a goal and 8 for Galway.
Paul Kieran wearing number 20 replaces Jason Ward wearing number 8 on the Leitrim team.
So Paul Kieran is in and Jason Ward, he got a good point in the first half, called ashore by John O'Mahony. O'Mahony's Leitrim, Tobin's Galway, Thomas Quinn's kick out. Fergal Gavin is having a great game. Back covering off there is Brian Mylan. A nice one though. Jared Flanagan comes to it. Splendid footballer. That's a good ball from Jared Flanagan. Long and direct. Cut there now by Liam Conlon. That's high and that's over the bar. Liam Conlon the scorer. First time football there. Long and direct by Jared Flanagan out of the fence. And corner forward, Liam Conlon said thank you very much as he's drilled it high over the bar to leave just 3 points in it again. Let's hope that rain keeps away. Sun is shining now as the kick out comes from Pat Comer. Down it comes. Kevin Welch has come to the centre of the field. Brian Mylan. They're playing here, there and everywhere. It's hard to... As they're playing from the programme, in it goes. Ricky O'Flaherty goes for it. Full back Michael Quinn is there. Mickey Quinn. Declan Darcy, Mickey Quinn again, punching it out of the fence. Fergal O'Neill beats the substitute, Paula Kenny. Nice one from Fergal O'Neill through the centre, but that man Darcy is there again. And decides to give it plenty of air. Down the field and Thomas Mannion under the high ball. Fielding brilliantly there is Thomas Mannion. Fergal Gavin, Aidan goes on it. Aidan goes on a solo run. Still Aidan O'Shea. A nice one into Val Daly. Breaks it down to Jarlath Fallon. Might work all right for Galway. Fallon's kick is blocked. Kevin Welch goes for it. Thomas Quinn and Welch goes for it. Ball's gone. Beats both of them. In fact, it must have touched the Leitrim defender. The umpire down there signal a 45. But a great run up there by Aidan O'Shea. So 45 to Galway. Quickly taken to Brian Mylan. In towards the defence. Brilliantly fielded by Michael Quinn. In fact, no, it's number 20, Paul Kinney, who came on there. Paul Kieran then takes a kick down at field, standing all alone. Right in his own halfway line is Sean Dupuyer. And Sean Dupuyer going through. A lovely one into Kevin McDonough to Brian Mylan. Fergal Gavin. Ricky O'Flaherty has a chance of a score here. Bad ball by Ricky O'Flaherty. Couldn't turn. McQuinn is everywhere there. Clears his lines for Leitrim. Galway creating chances, not putting them away. Getting it now is Francis McQuarter, and the referee will surely take out the notebook for that suicidal tackle on Francie Mack, and there's a sub coming on the Galway team, number 22, Milltown man Eddie Ford. Kevin Welsh being called ashore. Big Kevin, not that fully fit, but a great footballer when, due to injury, and a good round of applause all around the stadium for Kevin Welsh.
Number 22, Tuam Stadium, replaces number 14, Kevin Welsh.
Number 22 actually is Tomas Kilcommons. Tomas has scored 2 goals and 8 points in the championship of 1990. 4 points in this ground against Mayo and 2-4 against Sligo. Well, he's in the fray. My mistake there, Eddie Ford. In fact, it's Tomas Kilcommons. The time, 15 minutes, second half. Fergal Gavin goes for it. Val Daly, 2 Leitrim in, gets it on. One of them is Declan Darcy. Declan up now to number 15, fouled by Boomer O'Farrell. Number 15, of course, is Liam Conlon. Picked up now by George Dugdale, getting in behind Mannion. Likes to go forward for his own score. Thank you very much. A great score there by George Dugdale. Good score there by the Leitrim centre half forward, George Dugdale. Had the confidence of about 40 yards. A good score for Leitrim. And just listen to the Leitrim supporters and the Galway supporters. The nerves are gone. The Connacht Championship is here. And now it's Leitrim again. Number 12, Pádraig Kenny. Throw the hand once, decides to go for a long range effort. That's going to go in. Old Comer keeps it. It's gone wide though. Leitrim fighting back. Remember 1958, 2 points in Roscommon. 1983, they lost by 2 points in Carrick-on-Shannon, and they were very close in 87 also. Aidan O'Shea blocked brilliantly down, free Galway. Galway haven't won the Connacht Senior Championship since 1987, but Leitrim must go back to 1927 for their only success in the West. Although 2 years ago they had a very, very good under-21 team. Won out in Connacht, and of course in 77 they had a good under-21 team. Down it comes, the ball breaks loose. Pat Donoghue. 3 Galway men around him. He'd want to get rid of it, he wins a vital free though. Now the time, halfway through the second half, Pádraig Kenny. Beaten Aidan O'Shea, still Kenny. Tries another high one, that's a good one, yes, over the bar. A very confident Pádraig Kenny took that score from well out the field, and now there's only 1 point in it. Listen to the Leitrim support. Galway warming up, yet another sub. Declan Darcy coming more into it around the centre-back position. Down it goes, Gary Fahey, Bernard Breen. Breen goes back for it. And Breen wins a vital free on Gary Fahey. Another chance to Leitrim to draw parity if they get this one. And Brian Breen then will take it. The Sean O'Heslin's man then. About 40 metres out, 10 metres in from the very far sideline. Good crowd over on that far sideline. And Breen then. Looking good. And the sides are level at Tuam. Brian Breen the scorer. And John O'Mahony looking more livelier on the sideline now. It's Leitrim 1-8. That's 11. It's Galway 1-8. This is a good game. Time just 18 minutes gone in the second half. 18 and 17 are 35. Pat Comer takes the kick from the 20-metre line. Down it comes. Brian Moylan in it again for Galway. Wins a free. Can Galway work a score? They seem to be feeding Val Daly all afternoon. Ball going towards the sideline. Pulled on there, but picking it up there for Galway behind the defence is number 22 in the Galway team, Tomas Kilcommons. The St. Brendan's man still going through. And he overheld it, overplayed it. Jerry Flanagan gracefully picks it up for Leitrim. And Flanagan then to this side of the field. Sean DePuyer was hanging out of Pádraig Kenny. Leitrim getting another free. Leitrim woke up in the second half as if they were ever asleep. Inside now into the corner. There's number 15, Liam Conlon. Jared O'Farrell stays with him, hugging the far corner flag. Along the ground. Nicely picked up there and set in by George Dugdale, and Leitrim hit the front. George Dugdale, the scorer. And the men of Leitrim take the lead here in the West. In the first round of the Connacht Championship, it's Leitrim now gone into the lead. 1-9 Leitrim, 1-8 Galway. Just listen to the Leitrim support. John O'Mahony punched the sky when that ball went over the bar. Down it comes. George Dugdale. It's all Leitrim now. Picked up by Pádraig Kenny. Outside by Dugdale, all over the bar. George Dugdale, the scorer. Leitrim playing the more direct first time football, and it's paying off. George Dugdale, the scorer. John O'Mahony's a happy man. Leitrim 1-10, Galway 1-8. Is this finally going to be Leitrim's year? There's a long way to go. On my watch, there's just 22 minutes 13 left in the game. Johnny Tobin moving up and down the field. Grab for Galway. Win a free this time. Quickly taken. Down it goes now to Jaff Fallon. Now gone to top of the right. A switch with Val Daly. Daly's gone into the centre. Ricky O'Flaherty. Oh, throws a suicidal ball out over this sideline. Oh, we're bringing on, warming up another sub. It looks like Pádraig Boyce, number 18. Boyce is warming up, Leitrim attacking. The men in the green and gold, seeking their third ever championship win over Galway. Full forward Bernard Breen off his left. Just wide, a good effort by Bernard Breen. Pádraig Boyce is in the Connacht Championship. I wonder who John Tobin was now going to call ashore. Looking around to see who's gone. Brian Moylan of St. Grellan's, replaced by Pádraig Boyce. Now let's look at the time. I make it 11 minutes. The scoreboard says a goal and 10 for Leitrim. A goal and 8 for Galway. Number 13, Aidan Rooney, despite missing that penalty, had one hell of a match for Leitrim. And here they come again. A high one in towards the Galway defence. Number 10, the goal scorer, couldn't get to it. Colin McGlenn, and the ball goes wide. Pat Comer is in a hurry. Pat Comer then. Out it comes, into the centre of the field. Up they go for it. Paul Keeney playing well since he was introduced. George Dugdale playing a splendid game at centre forward. Running himself nicely back there now to his colleague. And it comes to Pat O'Donoghue. Pat O'Donoghue in now to the defence, but getting it there for Galway's Tomás Mannion. Playing in fits and starts this afternoon. And now he decides to take them on his own. Down it goes. Coming in now on it again is Tomás Mannion. In fact, it's number 22, Thomas Kilcommons. Kilcommons inside now to Fergal Gavin. Jarlath Fallon. Short passing game. Ricky O'Flaherty, well taken by Joe Honeyman. Well held though for Galway. Coming again, Tomás Mannion. Pádraig Boyce. Boyce looked around, took his eye off the ball, and was held for Leitrim by their number 10. Cleared out over the sideline. Up they go for it. Fisted down for Galway, and it comes out of Pádraig Boyce. Pádraig Boyce to Val Daly. Daly, a lovely one across into Fergal Gavin. Individually playing a splendid game. Bad ball though, cut off though for Leitrim. Referee's spotted a foul though. The third man tackled just as he kicked the ball. A chance for Fergal O'Neill.
Last time scored around the country, Brown 5 points, Derry 1-6. Gavin 6 points, Monaghan 1-4.
3 and then for Jarlath Fallon on the 13-metre line. On the 20-metre line actually, my correction. Chance then for Galway to pull a point back. So then a chance then for Jarlath Fallon. That's one back. Jarlath Fallon the scorer. And that could bring the Galway supporters to their feet. Now it's Leitrim 1-10. That's 13 points. It's Galway 1-9. That's 12. About 9 minutes left in the game. Kick out coming from the goalkeeper, Thomas Quinn. Fergal Gavin, probably Galway's outstanding player. Fergal O'Neill is anxious to get on with it. Chips one up to Jarlath Fallon. Fallon going through. Still Fallon right across the goal. And the sides are level. Jarlath Fallon the scorer. John O'Mahony out there with words of advice, switching Jerry Flanagan over on Jarlath Fallon. Fallon has got 2 in a row there, and the times are back dead level. A goal 10, play a goal 10. Their 23rd meeting in championship football since the foundation of the GAA. Now it's the Galway supporters. The men in maroon coming back. Ball punched out over the sideline. Leitrim's line ball, far side of the field. What's the odds in this game ending in a draw? In it goes. Gary Fahy goes back. Gerard O'Farrell goes back, gets the ball with difficulty. That's what I mean. Leitrim have it again. Free out though to Galway. That was a let off, but they got away with it. Now it's coming through now is number 18, Pádraig Boyce, Val Daly. Val will play his heart out right to the wire. And it goes now to going right through as Francis McQuarter took a hefty challenge. Ball cleared out there by Joe Honeyman. Down it goes, punched further on. They've got in very nicely picked up there for Leitrim now. By number 15 now it's Georgie Dugdale again. That's going to go high, and this one is going to go wide. But a lovely pick up there by Liam Conlon. Dispatching very quickly to George Dugdale, but the chance just wide. John O'Mahony looking at the watch. 27 gone, 8 to go. Kick out hangs. Rees is fresh. It's behind Leitrim. Bernard Breen has the ball. Gets it up. 3 Galway men around him. Make that 4. Referee gives him a free. Penalising Galway. Strange decision there, and Bernard Breen has this chance to put Leitrim back in front. Ryan Breen then. $110, play 110. 111, play 110, it's high over the bar. Ryan Breen's 4th point of the match. $111, play 110. Brian Breen scoring his 4th point of the match. Remember Clare and Munster in 1982. This is 93. Can Leitrim do it in Connacht? Football has very much evened out. Leitrim attacking again over on that far side of the field. Picking it up there is Aidan O'Shea, wins a free. Quickly taken. Val Daly. Teak Mannion, Tomas Mannion then. Lone Tomásin above an Abbey. Outside now to Fergal O'Neill. Pádraig Boyce. Wins a free. Good walk there by Pádraig Boyce. Galway pressing to get back into it. They got out of jail in the very first round of the championship last year here in June against Mayo, but got a bad beating in the in the replay. John Tobin urging his men on. In it goes. Cameraman walking up, cut now by Kevin McDonough, trying to burrow his way through. In there round, outside now to Fergal Gavin. Val Daly going right through. Charging with the ball. Yes, the free out Leitrim. Time ticking away. One of the Leitrim players down injured. Tom Morden looks very anxious. Former chairman of the Leitrim Football Board. About 4 minutes left in the game in my watch. John O'Mahony out there on the goalkeeper with a magic bottle. Back, no, it's the corner back, the centre back, Declan Darcy. Is this going to be the first Leitrim team to beat Galway since 1949? The Leitrim mentors and selectors down in front of us are very anxious, looking at their watch. The next few minutes will be the most important minutes in the history of Leitrim football. Down it comes. Grab for Galway though by Kevin McDonough. Val Daly calling for it. Decides to give it to Fergal Gavin. Gavin going through. Ball to the pull down and route. Jeff Fallon then has a chance to bring Galway back on Terence. Still plenty of time. Charlotte Fallon then into the teeth of the wind. Leitrim backs line the goal. Fallon high. And wide to the left and wide. The biggest cheer of the day comes from the Leitrim supporters. Now count the time. 32, about 2 minutes left in the game. 2 to 3 minutes. 2 or 3. Leitrim lead by 1, 111, 110. The Leitrim fans on their toes, down it comes, grabbed there now by the corner forward. Aidan Rooney up now to Bernard Breen. Breen punching it out over the sideline, line ball, Gary Fahey and Galway. Taken quickly. Down it comes. One of the Galway players got a knock. Didn't see the worry. Right now it's Leitrim in the attack. Ball curled in there by Doug Gabriel. Comes Pat Comer all alone. Out now to a scrub man. Jared O'Farrell, Boomer O'Farrell. Going up the field. Fergal O'Neill. Wins a free. Quickly taken through the centre. Fergal Gavin. Gavin going through. They've come out of jail before. Fergal Gavin going right through. Wins a free. Battling his heart out. John O'Mahony running up and down the field. The last draw between those teams were in 1928. Leitrim won the replay. Galway trailed by a point. Jar Fallon then. Known, of course, as Jarlath Fallon. We're in the last minute. This is surely a vital kick for the youngster Jarlath Fallon. High and over the bar, and the sides are level at June. Jarlath Fallon the scorer. Jarlath Fallon the scorer. Is it Connacht Shannon? Here we come. 1 goal. 11 Leitrim. 1 goal, 11 Galway. Joe Carney looking at his watch. The next ball is vital. Who's got time to take it now? Down it comes. Pat Donoghue says, I'll take it for Leitrim. Wins a vital free. Quickly taken through the centre. Pat now by number 10. Chance for Leitrim to retake the lead. A high one. It's over the line. Leitrim leads. Aidan Rooney. All is forgiven by John O'Mahony. Aidan Rooney had the confidence. He looked up and he flashed the ball over the top of Pat Comer's crossbar. Leitrim a point to the good now. Now can Galway come back? Ball blocked down. Leitrim coming again. Aidan Rooney has played a splendid match. Inside now, caught by Brian Breen. Gary Fahey is with him. Through the centre to Georgie Dugdale. This is it for Georgie Dugdale. Joe, he's put it wide. He had all the time in the world to probably, he had glory written on that score, but he drilled the ball wide. Leitrim lead by 1. We're in the dying second. Amateur whistles in the crowd. It's all over! And Leitrim have beaten Galway in the Connacht Championship for the first time since 1949. 44 long years, the famine is over. Leitrim footballers have beaten their arch rivals Galway by 1 goal and 12 points to 1 goal and 11 points. Full credit to John O'Mahony and his selectors for getting this Leitrim team razor sharp. They were the better team for most of the first half. Galway hauled themselves back into it with that goal by Fergal Gavin. They went 3 points up at one stage in the second half, but Leitrim, to their credit, due mainly to George Dugdale, who kicked over 3 smashing points. And then you had that levelling point by Jar Fallon for Galway before Aidan Rooney, who missed the penalty, made up for it in 1,000-fold by flashing it over the crossbar. So it's Leitrim with their first victory in 44 years over Galway, qualifying to meet Roscommon in the semi-final at, I feel, at Carrick Shannon at the end of June. So it's Leitrim into the semi-final. And if Leitrim are to win Connacht this year, they would have to beat Galway, Roscommon and Mayo, but they're well capable. They're a good team. For Galway, well, they have to go back to the drawing board. They had a few players that tried hard, but on the day, I feel the better Leitrim team deserved the victory. So it's Leitrim into the Connacht semi-final on a scoreline, 1 goal and 12 points to 1 goal and 11. Well done, Leitrim. Back to the drawing board, Galway. So Leitrim now to play Roscommon, and we hope we can bring you that game on June the 27th. So from Tuam Stadium, Slán agus Beannacht, we leave you with congratulations to the men of Leitrim. Leitrim 112, Galway 111.